What do you do?
I'm a teacher. I work with children in elementary school.
Where do you work?
I work at a hospital as a nurse in the emergency department.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I enjoy it a lot. Every day is different, which keeps it interesting.
What time do you start work?
I start at 9 a.m., but sometimes I have to come earlier for meetings.
How do you get to work?
I drive my car. It takes about 30 minutes in the morning.
What's your boss like?
He's kind and helpful. He always listens when we have problems.
Do you work full-time or part-time?
I work full-time, usually about 40 hours a week.
Is your job stressful?
Sometimes, but I manage by taking short breaks and staying organized.
What do you do at work?
I answer calls, write emails, and sometimes help customers directly.
Do you want to change jobs?
Maybe in the future. I'm thinking about studying more and switching careers.
How long have you worked at your company?
I've been there for 3 years now.
Do you work alone or with a team?
I work with a team. We have weekly meetings to discuss projects.
What do you like most about your job?
I like meeting new people and solving problems.
What's the hardest part of your job?
Managing deadlines is tough sometimes.
Do you have a lot of meetings?
Yes, almost every day, but they help keep everyone on the same page.
How do you prepare for your workday?
I make a to-do list the night before so I'm ready in the morning.
What skills do you need for your job?
Good communication and time management are very important.
Have you ever had a job interview?
Yes, I had a few. It was nerve-wracking, but I prepared well.
What questions do they usually ask in interviews?
They ask about my experience, strengths, and how I handle challenges.
Do you work overtime?
Sometimes, especially when we have big projects or deadlines.
What's your typical workday like?
I usually start by checking emails, then I attend meetings and work on tasks.
Do you take lunch breaks?
Yes, I usually take about 30 minutes to eat and relax.
What's your favorite office tool?
I like using my laptop because it helps me work anywhere.
Do you work better alone or with others?
I work better with others because we can share ideas.
Have you ever worked from home?
Yes, during the pandemic, I worked from home for several months.
What do you wear to work?
I usually wear business casual clothes, something comfortable but professional.
How do you get along with your coworkers?
We get along well. We often have lunch together and help each other.
What do you do if you have a problem at work?
I talk to my supervisor or a trusted coworker to find a solution.
Do you use any special software for your job?
Yes, I use Microsoft Office and some project management tools.
How do you stay organized at work?
I keep a planner and update it daily to track my tasks.
What advice would you give someone looking for a job?
Prepare your resume carefully and practice answering interview questions.
Do you work weekends?
Occasionally, but usually I have weekends off.
What motivates you at work?
Achieving goals and receiving positive feedback keeps me motivated.
Do you have a mentor at work?
Yes, my manager acts as a mentor and gives me useful guidance.
What's the company culture like?
It's friendly and supportive. People respect each other's opinions.
Do you travel for work?
Sometimes, especially for training sessions or meetings in other cities.
What's your work schedule like?
I work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
How do you handle a difficult customer?
I listen carefully and try to solve their problem calmly.
Do you prefer working in an office or outside?
I prefer the office because I like the routine and my coworkers.
What's your job title?
I'm a marketing coordinator.
How did you get your current job?
I applied online and then had 2 interviews.
What's the most rewarding part of your work?
Helping customers and seeing their satisfaction.
How do you balance work and personal life?
I set clear boundaries and try to leave work at work.
Do you take part in office events?
Yes, I enjoy team lunches and holiday parties.
What's your dream job?
I'd love to be a graphic designer someday.
How do you handle work pressure?
I break tasks into smaller steps and focus on one at a time.
Do you have any work-related hobbies?
I enjoy reading books about leadership and productivity.
What's your biggest achievement at work?
I led a project that increased sales by 20%.
How do you deal with workplace conflicts?
I try to stay calm and talk things out openly.
Have you ever changed careers?
Yes, I switched from finance to education 2 years ago.
What qualities make a good employee?
Reliability, honesty, and a positive attitude.
How do you celebrate success at work?
Sometimes with a small party or going out with colleagues.
Do you use public transportation to work?
Yes, I take the bus because it's convenient and saves money.
What's your favorite thing about your workplace?
The friendly atmosphere and great coffee machine.
How do you prepare for presentations?
I practice multiple times and make clear notes.
Have you ever had a difficult boss?
Yes, but I learned a lot from working with different management styles.
What do you do when you feel unmotivated?
I take a short break and remind myself of my goals.
Are you involved in any training programs?
Yes, my company offers monthly workshops.
How important is teamwork in your job?
Very important. We rely on each other to finish projects.
Do you like working with deadlines?
Sometimes, they help me stay focused, but they can be stressful.
How do you keep learning at work?
I read industry articles and attend webinars.
Do you have a favorite coworker?
Yes, my colleague Sarah is great to work with.
What's your daily routine at work?
I start by checking emails, then attend meetings, and complete tasks.
Have you ever missed a work deadline?
Once, but I apologized and worked extra hours to finish it.
What's the dress code at your job?
It's business casual most days, but sometimes we dress formally.
Do you feel your job is secure?
Yes, the company is stable and growing.
What do you do during breaks?
I usually chat with coworkers or go for a short walk.
How do you manage your workload?
I prioritize tasks and use apps to keep track.
Have you ever worked night shifts?
Yes, during holidays when the office is open 24 hours.
Do you use technology a lot at work?
Yes, computers and smartphones are essential tools.
What's the most challenging task you've done?
Organizing a big event with many guests.
How do you feel about business trips?
I like them because I get to see new places.
What's your salary like?
It's enough to cover my expenses and save a little.
Do you work better in the morning or afternoon?
I'm more productive in the morning.
Have you ever had to fire someone?
No, that's not part of my role.
How do you handle criticism at work?
I listen carefully and try to improve.
What's your biggest work-related goal?
To get promoted to a management position.
Do you have flexible working hours?
Sometimes, especially when I work from home.
What's your favorite way to communicate at work?
I prefer face-to-face, but emails work too.
Have you ever been late to work?
Once or twice, but I always let my boss know in advance.
What would you do if you lost your job?
I'd look for new opportunities and maybe take a short course.
Do you have a good work-life balance?
Yes, I make sure to spend time with family and relax after work.
Have you ever made a mistake at work?
Yes, but I fixed it quickly and learned from it.
What kind of tasks do you enjoy most?
Creative tasks like designing or writing reports.
How do you manage time during busy periods?
I set strict schedules and avoid distractions.
What's your office environment like?
It's clean, quiet, and open, which helps us focus.
What would make your job better?
A shorter commute would help a lot.
Do you ever take work home with you?
Sometimes, if something urgent needs to be done.
How do you deal with burnout?
I take a break, go on a short trip, or talk to someone.
Do you get bonuses at work?
Yes, we receive bonuses based on our performance.
What role do you play in your team?
I usually lead the planning part of our projects.
Do you have performance reviews?
Yes, we have them twice a year to set new goals.
Have you ever taken sick leave?
Yes, when I had the flu last winter.
Do you use a calendar or planner for work?
Yes, I use a digital planner to stay on schedule.
What's the best advice you've received at work?
Always ask questions if you're unsure about something.
Do you have any responsibilities outside your main tasks?
Yes, I also help organize team events.
What do you do when there's not much to do?
I look for ways to help others or improve my skills.
Have you trained any new employees?
Yes, I trained 2 interns last year.
What would you do if you got a promotion?
I'd celebrate with my family and take on new challenges.
Are you happy with your current job?
Yes, I'm thankful for it and always looking to grow.